love to one another. Some people were strong against clearing the Hope Valley resort, which Lucas never anticipated would cause such problems. The issue was that Maisie, Mike's sister, stood in their way the most, while Ma was concerned about encouraging Maisie to relax and open up. The men only saw her as an obstacle they had to conquer, since Anne viewed her as a person. Maisie admitted her physical ailments and why she was so demanding about the resort. It seemed no one took her concerns seriously in Benson Hills. Either they wanted this resort to happen regardless of whether she had saved concerns, Maisie assumed. Mike and Lead would turn down her ridiculous demands of a new town dump or a transportation center with buses, but they seemed to be considering them since Maisie believed she could control Mike. Bill and Mike ambushed Lee to assume the mayorship, giving them the upper hand. Only he was hesitant at first. Lee quickly warmed up to Maisie, especially after Henry gave his explanation of his plan to assist them. All this was another of Henry's often dangerous ideas, but it had the great advantage of uniting the towns and having two mayors. All they needed to do was win over the entire town. Elizabeth was so well liked at the town hall meeting that nearly everyone offered to forego the resort if it would negatively impact her school. They don't want change her Hope Valley, but they did not want it to have an impact on the small schoolhouse. The Elizabeth and Lucas we were familiar, but were considerate of one another's aspirations. The others concurred because she was aware of the resort's potential benefits to the community, since Lucas was involved in the lives of the children who represent the town's future. It is hoped that he will incorporate Opal's sketch into his expansive vision for the resort. Viewers were deceived about the extent to which the Nathan and Elizabeth narrative would be presented by the weekly promo. They talked to others about their feelings for the most of the plot. Even though things could have been different a century ago, why can't men and women communicate before someone misunderstands? Although Elizabeth and Lucas insisted that their relationship was merely amicable, Nathan misinterpreted what he saw as two individuals conversing and having fun. Nathan was going to stew for days when Lucas stepped in. Despite being Elizabeth's romantic competitors, the two share a special kind of relationship. Since they truly care about each other, living in a tiny town meant that everyone knew everything about you, and Lucas detested hearing rumors about his relationship with Janet. Lucas approved of Nathan and Elizabeth. They weren't in need of it, but because they were going slowly, the little shell helped them get going. Elizabeth might not have been ready, but maybe she really did love Lucas. I didn't see that, but she recently told Rosemary that she was ready to find another love similar to the one she and Jack had. At least Nathan said he was sorry for being so aloof, but as usual, they were cut off again, with the conversation turning to Lucas and the resort. Let Nathan and Elizabeth to complete a conversation if the show is going to prioritize their relationship. Elizabeth waited until the very last moments to confess her feelings. Friends don't see friends like this. Nathan after her first reunion with her friends, and Elizabeth Anna's return from teachers college felt lackluster. She appeared to be Elizabeth's additional sounding board as well. However, we were interested in hearing about her experiences and seeing her instruct the kids. Only after learning that Opal had drawn a sketch of the resort did Anna become interested in upcoming episodes. May will get to see her visit the Canfields or learn from her. It would be good to see her reconnect with Minnie because she used to work at the cafe and lived there for a while. It's been nice to see the Canfields have their own narrative. Joseph has been a fantastic father and pastor, but he now needs to live up to his words. Although it's never enjoyable when your children misrepresent your lessons, Angela and Cooper had good intentions when they wrote their uncle that letter when their father mentioned that siblings should get along. and not allow anything stand in the way of that. They truly paid attention to what he had to say. The issue was that neither Joseph nor his brother wanted to be the first to bury the hatchet. They were both equally stubborn. It will be fascinating to see if Joseph swallows his pride, though, as he realized that wouldn't be a good example to his family.